Hello, English learners. Welcome to another English class brought to you by the best place on the planet to learn a second language. I'm talking about verbling.com, of course. Here is another English class, live and in person, being broadcast to you directly from the best website on the web. It's verbling.com. And I'm lucky enough to be part of verbling.com, just as you are part of verbling.com. My name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, but I'm talking to you from South America. I live in Chile. So this hour, I am going to be talking about Chile, is the pronunciation that we use in English, Chile, because we're talking about solar energy. All right, we have lots of different types of energy to utilize. Why are we not using the free, clean, limitless energy of solar power? You ask me. Well, all right, but not everybody, because Japan and Germany are using huge amounts of solar energy, even though Germany doesn't have much sun. It's quite far in the north. It's as far north as Canada is. And so they are showing us, they are showing the rest of the world how we can use solar power. And so I would like to get going with the class as quickly as possible. And so I'm going to open up the document, which is, I believe, just let me take a look at it here. It's GWF 51. So this is the document that people need to download from the Verbling website. And so just underneath where you are entering, just underneath the screen where the green button is, you can find where to download the document. And I would like to open up the screen share here just for a second, because I would like to show you two things that we use all the time here at Verbling in pretty much all of the classes. Now, first of all of the classes, it's so important for everyone, please, to keep your microphones muted, to keep your microphone turned off as much as possible. Turn it on when you're speaking, turn it off when you're finished. And then over here on the left-hand side of your screen is the YouTube button for adding that application. And what we're going to be doing is reading some articles and then watching some short YouTube videos about the subject. And so I'm going to skip the introductions because we have got lots of great information to cover. And so what I'm going to do is to bring the document up on the share screen. And I am going to get people to take turns reading. And so I hope that people can see this. Actually, I'm just going to zoom in on that a little bit so that it's easier for everybody to see. But then, of course, I'm hoping that people will download the document so that they have it on their computer. And then I would like to say hello to, and I'm just looking for names here. Ahmad, welcome. Could you tell us where you're connecting from?
Okay, this is Ahmed from Saudi Arabia. How are you, Jeff?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you. Nice to have you in the class. And so Saudi Arabia has huge amounts of sunshine, correct? Sorry, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I hear you perfectly.
Saudi Arabia has huge amounts of sunshine.
Yeah, right.
Right, great. Okay, and so could you start reading this for us?
Okay. Chinese energy company launches solar project in Chile. Sky Solar embarks on first in a series of solar projects in northern Chile called Arica 1, charted to generate 18 MW of solar energy. Friday, December the 7th of 2012.
Yeah, great. Now, let me just review some of this information. So, thank you. Now, this is a Chinese company called Sky Solar. They have lots of money, and so they are investing in generating electricity with solar power. And they're looking at northern Chile, or northern Chile. And the first project is called Arica 1, which Arica is a city in northern Chile. And so I think these are megawatts. So megawatts of power.
It is
And
a unit, yeah?
yes, it's a unit of energy,
Yeah.
electrical energy, I guess
Okay.
it is. All right. And here is a picture of northern Chile, which is known as the Atacama Desert. And so could you please read this? Ahmad,
Yeah,
could
yeah,
you continue,
yeah.
please?
Okay. The Atacama Desert in northern Chile is the world's driest desert, making it the best place in the world for solar power operations.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
the driest desert in the world. And you're pronouncing this word with a Z sound, desert, desert.
okay, desert.
Okay, great. And here's a map showing Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile. And the Atacama Desert area is in the center here. And so you can see that Arica is their most northern city. So this is the very, very dry area, and it gets an incredible amount of sunshine. Sunshine almost every day. And Ahmad, could you please read this for us?
Okay. China-based company Sky Solar was recently approved by the Chilean government for the construction 18 megawatt photovoltaic
Voltaic,
okay,
photovoltaic.
photovoltaic plant outside of Arica in northern Chile called Arica 1. The solar project is controlled by Arica Solar Generation 1 Ltd, a branch of Chinese Sky Solar.
Okay, and so thank you for reading through all the introductions. This is usually pronounced limited, which means it is a company,
Okay.
an official company. And now what I want to do is I want to copy this link here, and I would like to show everybody some video from northern Chile because it's a tourist area, and I have not been there, but I'm really looking forward to traveling to the north of Chile. And so could everyone please click on their YouTube application. That's on the left-hand side of your screen. Now, the sound in the videos sometimes is played through a different set of speakers. So you may be able to listen to it in your headphones. You may be able to listen to it with your computer speakers. And if people can avoid clicking on the video, please. Uh, And again, if please don't click on the video because we'll leave it off now. And so, as you can see, it's an incredibly dry area, very beautiful, and with almost every day is a clear blue sky and incredibly clear night skies. So it's a great place for generating electricity with solar power. And so what I'd like to do is to bring up the document again and say hello to the next person. Let's continue with the reading. And so who do we have here? Bruno. Welcome, Bruno. Where are you connecting from?
Hi, Geoff. My name is Bruno. I'm come from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Okay. And so, again, Brazil has lots and lots of sunshine, correct?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, okay. So hopefully when the technology gets too good to not use, when the technology gets so good, Brazil will be able to create all of its electricity from that.
Yeah.
So could you read this, please?
Which
So it begins with, it's on the share screen, but if you have the document, it begins with the official opening ceremony. So
official, the
yeah,
official
good.
opening, okay. The official opening ceremony took place in October in the presence of the Chinese ambassador to Chile, Yang Wanning, and the Chilean Regional Secretary of National Properties, Felipe Andrade.
Okay, here's another picture. What do you see there, Bruno?
I can see the picture below.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I'm showing a picture on the share screen. Yeah, the picture below.
Okay. A great area, some mountains with snow,
Okay,
a
and I
lake.
think that's a special kind of mountain.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the word? Can we get some help from another student?
Volcanic.
Yeah, it's a volcano.
Volcano.
Okay. Yeah.
A volcano with snow at the top because it's very high elevation area and actually a lake. Yeah, so great. And so could you continue reading, please?
Yes. Solar skies.
Please.
Okay. Solar skies project will entail 84,240 photovoltaics modules that will feed the planet 18 megawatts of energy into northern Chile's electric grid system interconnected del Norte Grande SING.
Sorry. Are you? Can you continue reading, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
The company plans to begin construction before the end of the year, and the plant should be finished within 50 mountains. The completion of Arica 1 will mark the first project of its kind carried out by Chinese company in Chile.
Okay, great. I'd like to stop you there. Thank you so much. Let me help you with a few of the words, the pronunciation. Entail. So the project will entail. So I'm just trying to think. Will include or will have, will involve 84,000 photovoltaic modules. And it should have said, that was a mistake, it should have said electric grid. This is the electrical system for delivering the electricity to everyone's houses. It's often called the electric grid. 15 months, they're hoping to complete the project. And this is a a phrasal verb, so two words that create one verb in English, to carry out, which means to complete, to do. Okay, so it's the first
Okay.
project of its kind essentially done by a Chinese company, carried out by a Chinese company. All right, great job.
Okay, Geoff,
And so let me,
question please.
yes, great.
Yeah,
And everyone's welcome to ask questions, please.
yeah, okay. In this, in the second um, paragraph,
Mhm.
it says in the second line, the end of the year and the plant should be finished. What does
Yes.
plant here mean?
So the plant is the, let me see, well,
Is it
often,
factory?
yes.
Ah,
Now, so very often we refer to factories where things are made as a plant. So a
mm,
car plant, for
yeah,
example.
yeah,
But in this case, it would be like a complex of these photovoltaic solar collectors. But obviously, there would be some other equipment, there would be some offices, and so, yeah, the
yeah.
building. I would say maybe the best word would be a complex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
something like that.
yeah,
But
okay.
great, great.
Thank you.
And so let's, great. And again, people can ask questions or make comments anytime. Chubbs, hello.
Hi. Hi.
Where are you connecting from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, welcome. And so
Thanks.
could you read this next piece for us?
Okay. This project is just part of Sky Solar's grand scheme for solar power innovation in Chile. In July, the company announced their plans to invest $900 million in solar power technology, with the goal of generating 300 MW of energy.
Okay, great. And a grand scheme is a big plan. So they have this, it's just part of a big project. And they're going to invest, yeah, $900 million. Here's another picture of some of the areas up there. You can see how incredibly dry it is. There are some areas where apparently it really has never rained. Could you, and then these MW, I think, is megawatts. So could you continue reading for us, please?
Okay. Each megawatts represents an estimated 3 million investment. Chile's politically stable government and policies, strong investment environment, electricity demand, and the government's increasing focus on renewable energy make the Andean nation one of the most attractive locations for solar energy investment, Sky Solar told PV Magazine.
Okay, so that was obviously an interview. And so one of the things is electricity demand. So in northern Chile, there is a lot of mining. They mine copper, metals, other metals, and things. And so they do need a lot of energy. And also, Chile has absolutely no other sources of fossil fuels. So they have no oil, they have no natural gas at all. And so there is a demand for energy because any fossil fuels that Chile needs, they need to buy them from other countries. Okay? And so could you read one more paragraph for us, please?
Okay. As the second step of Sky Solar 300 megawatts energy goal, they submitted a new proposal to Chilean government in October for Arica 2, a solar power plant with 15 megawatts potential worth 55 million.
Sorry, 45
Sorry, 45 million.
dollars US. Yeah,
y-
right.
Thanks.
And I'll stop you there, thank you. And then Chilean, I think is the English pronunciation. Chilean. Okay, and so great. Let's keep going here. And so I'd like to go to John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great.
How are you, Geoff?
Please tell us where you're connecting from.
I'm from Quito, Ecuador.
Okay, great. Yeah. And I just wanted to say hello to anyone who is participating in the chat box. And Paula is saying that Chile has lots of volcanoes. Yes, absolutely. And very active volcanoes. So that's another potential energy source for Chile. But yeah, lots of volcanoes and lots of earthquakes. John, could you go ahead, please?
Okay. Sky Solar's interest in Chile comes after scientists determined earlier this year that the Atacama Desert has the highest capacity for solar energy radiation on the Earth, more so than the Sahara Desert, Arabian Desert, or Australia's Great Sandy Desert.
Okay, great. And so, yeah, I'm in Chile. I live in Chile. And so I'm thinking about getting into selling solar energy products because, as I said, Chile has no oil, no natural gas, no coal, no fossil fuels at all. And it's the best place on earth for collecting sunshine or solar energy. All right, and so that's it. And so, does anybody have any comments? If somebody has a comment that they would like to make, just turn on your microphone. Go ahead. Anyone? Don't be shy. I'm here to help you. This is your chance to practice with a real live speaker. I'm here to help you.
I think Chile has a lot of potential in green energy.
Yes.
Not only in solar energies, also is geothermic energy. I don't know how to say.
We say geothermal.
Geothermal energy.
Yes.
Because, as you say, has a lot of volcans and
volcanoes,
and has a lot of energy. But
yeah.
in the south of Chile, are trying with ocean, sea energy. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we might call it sort of wave. What do we say? Yeah, or tidal, from the tide going in and out, or from waves.
Waves. It's like eolic energy, but in the oceans.
Okay, right. Okay, I can put both, right? Mm-hmm. And there are wind power generating areas here as well, where they're on the coast. They have a long coastline. Yeah, sorry? Go ahead, please.
And eolic energy, right? Isn't it? The wind energy?
Wind energy.
Is eolic, right?
Yes. Now, we call it wind energy. I think that's the best way to describe it in English. Yeah. And so they have a long coastline. And in the south, there's a lot of controversy over this project, but they want to build a big hydroelectric power project because they got a lot of rain in southern Chile. Yes. And so there are some people that don't want that area impacted.
Yes.
The natural environment destroyed or negatively impacted. All right. But yeah, Chile, as I say, they don't have any other energy. They have to buy it all from other countries. Yes. And so they are going to be looking into green, clean, and renewable energies. Absolutely. Yes. Which is exciting for me.
An Italian enterprise, Enel Green Power,
Okay.
doing a lot of investment in Chile to
Okay.
try alternative energies.
Okay, great. And so, are you from Chile, Paula?
Yes,
Oh, okay, great. Where do you live?
I live in Santiago.
Okay, so we're neighbors. uh, all right. And so, any other comments?
Jeff, I have a
Yes,
question. Is it
John.
possible to have wind energy in Chile in that desert?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. And just the pronunciation is wind.
Wind.
Wind. Like to win a game. So wind. That's the pronunciation.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that word can be pronounced the other way, but it's a different verb.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, it's a verb. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. When you wind your clock.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Okay. And so let's continue with the next article. And again, I hope that people have been able to download the document so that you can read it clearly. But I'm going to bring it up on the screen share here. And yeah, let's keep going where I left off. And so, John, did you read? Did I have you read, John?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. But and so I'm going to go on to Juan. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, man.
Juan. Where are you connecting from?
I'm from Colombia.
Okay, great. And just if I could ask everyone else to please keep their microphone turned off for us. We eliminate a lot of background noise that way. So please, could you start reading this next article?
All right. Japan, right?
Please. Excellent.
Japan to overtake U.S. and Germany in solar installations. March
March 19th?
19 and 2013.
Great.
Joshua S. Hill. Germany and the United States have been powerhouse names in the solar industry for the last couple of years, but a new player is slowly emerging thanks to a healthy fit in tariff fit Japan.
Oh,
Japan.
okay. And now this, we need to sort of explain this idea. So, does anybody know what that means? A feed in tariff? Anybody?
Nope.
Now, other students? Okay. So here we see people in Japan with with solar panels on their roof. Now, during the day, those panels are producing energy. That energy can go into the energy grid. It can be fed into the grid, and those people actually receive money for producing electricity. The electricity company actually calculates how much they're producing and pays them for it. So this is really what's motivating people in Japan to use solar energy, is that the government, the Japanese government, is offering a lot of money to people to produce solar power. And so I hope that that answers people's questions. And so could you please keep reading for us?
Okay. With it, fit paying up to I can see the.
Yeah, I think it's 42 yen.
Okay. 42 yen per kilowatt hour. Japan is expected to grow by 1,030%.
120?
Oh, yeah, 120% in 2013 and install more than 5 gigawatts of new capacity, according to a new report from IM's research, part of IHS, right?
S. Just the letter S.
S.
All right, and the pronunciation of this is gigawatts.
Gigawatt.
Right?
Giga is Spanish.
Yeah. And go ahead, please, with this.
And in fact, Japanese installation of photovoltaic PV system is expected to, I can see the word.
Yeah. Exceed
1 gigawatts in the first quarter of 2013 alone, and by the end of 2013 is set to jump right past Germany and the US to become the world's second largest PV market behind China.
China,
right?
With an I sound. All right, great. And so everybody is installing these photovoltaic panels. Now, actually, we're going to watch a video that explains that the government has purchased these solar panels for people, which really helps when you get free panels. So, but there's lots of government money subsidizing and making solar power very, very affordable for people, but this is what they want to develop. Okay, and so what I'd like to do is to go on to the next person. So that is Lupi. Hello. And could you turn on your microphone so everyone's clicking on and off their microphone?
Okay.
Are you there, Lupi? You need to look on the Google screen, the top right-hand corner. Yes, Lupi? I think your microphone is on. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to you in 1 minute, I promise. See if you can get your microphone working. And so, Paula, could you please read this for us?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. At 42
yen.
At 42 yen, Japan's bid is by far the most attractive globally, overly generous perhaps, which could lead to overheating of the market, explained Hash Sharma, Senior Director of Solar Research at IHS.
Perfect.
And while a 10% reduction in tariffs is widely expected by industry players, this will have little effect on both internal rates of returns and market demand. Furthermore, many systems that have already applied for the higher fee are able to benefit from this rate of 42 yen, even if they are installed after April 1st.
Okay, and so they're saying that Japan is paying more money for electricity generated by individual people with their solar panels than any other place in the world. And maybe it's too generous. Maybe they're paying too much money, which will mean that the market will get overheated. There'll be too much activity in the market. But they're going to continue with maybe a 10% reduction in this tariff, in this payment amount, but that's not going to slow things down. That's going to have little effect on the market. And so lots of people are going to continue installing solar power. Okay? And so here, I just wanted to, Paula, could you describe what's happening in this graphic? Can you see it well enough, Paula? Paula, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good.
I can see very well the letter green.
Okay. And now this is where I want to ask everyone to try to download the document. So when you have a minute, try to download the document. It's a Word document, and you can open it up on your computer, and it's very, very clear, obviously. But it's just showing here. Is there someone else who would like to try and describe the information? There's mega solar projects is green, red is commercial, and blue is residential. So you can see last year almost all of the solar photovoltaic installations were for people's houses. But then you can see that the green is getting bigger, which means that those are big electric generating projects. And you can see that the red is getting bigger, and those are businesses using photovoltaic energy. And so it's expanding into different user groups, not just in people's homes. All right. And so what I'd like to do is to go back. Lupi, are you there? So I'm sorry, we can't hear you. Now, you need to make sure that your microphone is turned on with the Google Hangout screen. Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't hear you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Ahmad. Could you please read this for us?
Yeah, okay. Residential system prices in Japan are roughly double than those installed in Germany. The ability to sell modules and inverters at significant premium compared to the rest of the world, coupled with high demands and growth, provides a much-needed profit stream for Japanese suppliers, commented Frank Xie, report co-author and IHS senior analyst for PV and solar research.
Okay, great. And so it's very good that Japan is also producing the solar panels, so they're not buying this equipment. Hello, is that you?
I'm here.
Lupi? Yes, okay, great. So I'll come back to you next turn. This is a great building that we're going to talk about later. And so Ahmad, could you continue, please?
Who? Me?
No, I'll come back to you later, Lupi. Ahmad,
Okay.
please continue.
The report shows that Japan has been attempting to attract international suppliers, but the Japanese market remains a tough market for non-Japanese companies to compete in. While many Chinese and even US module suppliers are now serving the Japanese market, they remain the minority and have largely needed to resort to OEM agreements and partnerships with Japanese manufacturers, despite being highly regarded brands in the rest of the world, observed Sharma.
Okay, and so I think the idea in the last bit of text is that Japan is quite protective of its market. And so Japanese people want to buy Japanese products, and the government, it seems, the Japanese government, is not making it easy for foreign companies to come into Japan. Now, and I'm not sure, maybe that's because Japanese people really want to buy Japanese products. And so, Lupi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Where are you connecting from?
Well, I'm from El Salvador.
Okay, great. So could you please read this for us?
Sure. Some Paul Japanese customers want to buy Japanese modules. Non-Japanese interviewed companies have found even harder to serve this market and those regulation from the certification board yet, and even more stringent. Requirements from utilities have meant that subsidy products racing are required before they are able to enter this market effectively as a result market is currently suffering from a broken and interval supply.
Okay, now this is a little difficult to understand. Can anybody repeat what the information is here?
No?
Now, an inverter is a piece of electronic equipment.
Okay.
It's not, they're not the solar panels, but it's part of the system, the energy system. And so what was the information in the first part of this? Anybody? Why are foreign companies finding it hard to sell their products in Japan? Anyone, please? The first sentence?
Well,
Yes,
they,
go ahead, please.
uh,
Chubbs?
they say about uh, well, the Japanese people don't want to buy foreign products.
Right.
They want to buy Japanese models.
Yeah, absolutely. Simply put, Japanese customers want to buy Japanese modules, sorry. And then they talk about tough regulations and stringent requirements. This is very strict requirements and very, very high expectations. And so it's difficult for these foreign companies to have their inverters, their electrical equipment, recognized by the Japanese utility companies. Okay, and so right now there is a bottleneck, meaning there are so many people buying inverters that they're running out. They're running low on the supply. Okay, now what do you see here? Lupi, what do you see here?
Maybe a bill?
A building?
Yeah? No?
Well, no, but do you see the photograph?
Yeah?
Okay, so no, sorry, it's not a building.
Is maybe a stadium?
A stadium? No, sorry.
Yeah.
No, these are the solar panels.
What?
These are the solar energy panels.
Really?
Yeah, the photovoltaic energy panels. And
Okay.
someone has installed them on a piece of land. And so this is what
Well,
we're talking about. Yeah,
I want to tell you something.
great.
This is my first time here, so I'm really nervous today.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
No problem. Great. Okay. So welcome, and then let's
Thank you.
move on. And Alexis, is it?
Yeah,
Yes, welcome. Where are you connecting from?
thanks. I'm from Venezuela.
Okay, great. And so could you read this for us, please?
Yeah, despite 2013 massive expectation, the boom will be short-lived. According to the report, Japan is making a big deal of installation larger than 2 megawatts of mega solar.
Mm-hmm.
These so-called mega solar projects are being deployed at the rapid rate, and we expect they will account for approximately
Approximately?
approximately 25% of total demand in 2030.
Sorry, 2000?
Sorry,
2013.
2013. Okay, 2013. Side note, government policy is in clear support of this project, while the country grapples, grapples
Grapples?
with grapples with serious energy shortage following its shunning of nuclear power. However, these are likely to be short-lived and decline after 2014.
Sorry, well,
Well,
you can say 2014, 20,
2014,
2014.
okay, 13 for 14, once the current pipeline of approved project is completed, largely because as a shortage of land in the country.
Okay, great. And I'll get you to stop there. Now, there is some sort of native speaker phrases, etc. And so, can anyone share with the group what this section of text is talking about? What do they mean by to be short-lived? What do they mean by mega solar installations? Anybody? Some comments, or even if you want to ask a question?
Mega solar.
Yeah. So what are we talking about that?
I mean
Mega
the
means big.
yep, really big models, right?
Yes, like big
Energy models,
projects, like the
right?
ones in northern Chile that are being
Yep,
built by the Chinese company. And
right.
so they're saying that probably everybody, individual people buying solar panels, this will probably end. It will be probably a short term situation because the government is going to be producing big solar energy projects. And
Yeah,
how
sounds very
much,
good.
yeah, how much energy are they going to produce?
Um, I can see.
Anybody?
25% of total
Yeah,
demand. Yeah,
approximately
approximately.
25% of the country. And what has happened with nuclear power? Why does Japan have severe energy shortages? And what happened in Japan with nuclear energy?
Pollution, disasters.
Yeah, and so again, just what happened? Can someone describe what happened in Japan with
Kill
nuclear
the
energy?
people, the people,
Sorry,
kill people.
it killed people. Sorry, Alexis, could you say that again, please?
Yeah, uh, um, short age. We, I want to say that with the time, the people have less age,
Uh,
less.
Sorry. No, okay, but I wanted to ask people just to explain what happened in Japan recently. The Ahmad was saying the Fukushima disaster, but what was that? Now, we're not talking about the people being short-lived. We're talking about this boom, this incredibly active market with buying solar panels. But I want someone to describe what happened in Japan with nuclear energy.
Well,
Yes,
the the
Chubbs?
nuclear energy. Well, the nuclear energy isn't safe, and the the solar energy is a relative cheap and clean. And the
Okay.
people maybe they want to use this energy more
Right.
maybe solar energy is more secure.
Yes, much safer. Okay, good. And
But
Dim, yeah? Did you want to
Uh,
say something?
yeah.
it, okay.
Go ahead, please, Dim.
Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, how are you?
Yes, this is obviously because the Japan got into trouble because the earthquake,
Right?
the natural disasters, and this it's another choice. It's a clean choice, and it's safer, no? Because the
Yes, yeah.
nuclear power is very dangerous.
Well,
So they have decided to use this,
well,
no?
and yeah, absolutely. And it's just that they had to turn off a lot of their nuclear power because the
Yeah,
reactor was damaged. And so, yeah, it
as
was,
well as well as Germany, they had a
yes.
lot of projects with this nuclear power, but they had
Okay.
to turn off this.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but I want to make sure that there's a difference between Japan and Germany, though, where Japan had no choice. Their reactors were exploding and releasing radioactivity, and so they had a nuclear disaster, and so they had to turn off all of their nuclear reactors in that area, and so they've had severe energy shortages. And so, yeah, they're trying to make up for that. All right, great. And so, what I'd like to do is I'd like to skip ahead here, and I'd like to show another YouTube video. And so, I'm going to turn off my screen share here for a second. So, is there someone else who would like to make a comment? What's happening in your country with solar energy? Anyone? I'm just going to copy the link and play another YouTube video, but somebody, do you have a comment, please? I need someone to speak because I'm
Okay.
busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. But I think a solar system or solar energy is a good resource, really. But
Well,
um, unfortunately, most of countries that have or got this sun or solar, they don't benefit from it.
right.
They
It's unfortunately solar energy is still expensive, but I think that in many situations it's becoming worthwhile. And what's the energy for the future? So,
But
sorry, go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, no, nothing else. That's it.
Oh, but there was someone else who wanted to make a comment though, Ahmad. Someone
um,
else? Yes, go ahead. One.
I mean the solar energy it is really good, but like you said, it is really expensive. So only the big war potentials, right?
Okay. So big countries, you mean?
I
World
mean
power?
the rich countries, right?
Okay, yeah.
Rich country will be able to get it. You know what I mean?
Okay, to invest in that technology.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that I think that it is a really good way to make better our lifestyle. I mean
Okay.
lifestyle. Yeah.
Yes. Our
And
standard of living.
yep.
Okay.
And we can and with it we can help to the earth, I mean the
The,
nature,
the
right?
environment, to protect the environment.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, thanks. And I just wanted to comment on a couple of things that were written in the chat box. So in the article, we weren't talking about people being short-lived. We were talking about all this excitement of buying solar energy panels. So that was going to be short-lived. But people could be short-lived short-lived. Sorry, I don't think we would use it for people necessarily. And then Paula is asking, you read 2013. Yeah, as you have two options, 2013 or 2013. Okay, and so right now I'd like to play this short video showing this amazing building that is made out of photovoltaic solar panels.
Hey folks, I'm here at Sanyo's famous
It's
Hey folks, I'm here at Sanyo's famous solar art facility.
it's a pretty neat looking building, and actually it was
built in 2000.
and just if people please don't click, try not to click on the YouTube video. So and it was actually made out of solar panels, photovoltaic panels that were rejects from the factory. And so, great. And so maybe if I can get, John, do you have a final comment to make? I haven't heard from you in a while.
I think we need to take advantage of all natural resources like sun, because this is a healthy, a safe, secure way to do energy.
Yeah, to produce energy. Yeah. And Lupi, a final comment from you, please.
No, today only I listen you.
Well, okay, but where are you from?
I'm from El Salvador.
El Salvador, and so you get a lot of sunshine in El Salvador?
Yeah.
Yes. And so do people use solar energy to heat water in El Salvador? To make hot water?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually.
Yeah, right. And so that's happening in Chile. And Chubbs, a comment from you?
What?
Chubbs?
Hi.
Yes, a comment from you?
Well, it's my first time here, and I'm a lot of nervous.
Okay.
I can't speak properly. Well, I'm nervous. I think I'm gonna explode.
All right. And then Bruno, a final comment from you?
Hi, Geoff. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Geoff. And about solar energy here in Brazil is usual in some house, but here is very, very expensive.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I have to end the class now, unfortunately, but thanks to all of you for your participation. But Brazil is using its solar energy to grow plants like maybe sugar cane to produce alcohol, to ethanol for the gasoline. So that's a good way to use renewable, clean energies. And so thanks, everybody. I'm teaching again right away, so I hope to see you in my next class. Good work, everybody.
Thank you, Geoff.
Thank you, Geoff.
Let's start using some of that clean, limitless, free energy that the sun gives us every day.
Okay, thank you so much for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.